Hey, hey everybody. That was weird. Hey everyone, welcome to another round of Canje Plays. As you can see, the sun is setting. Yeah, right here. Sun's setting on me. Welcome to another round of Canje Plays. Today we are going to be continuing our adventure of Kinfire Chronicles Nightfall. I usually play this every other Saturday at noon. This would have been the Saturday which I did, so I still might, just to keep that tradition going. But this game is a lot of fun. I am enjoying the playthrough of it. I think it's a good creation and a pretty solid title for people who are interested in adventuring of this sort and magnitude. So before we begin, I just want to say thank you to my patrons, subscribers, and if you're neither coming in to hang out, thank you and welcome as well. Where we left off last time, we came into the great city of Dinlux, and we unfolded the map and all the stuff and the brochure, the map and the brochure of what we need to do. I looked over the brochure to see I have four city actions, and I looked over the brochure to see what city actions I want to do. So I picked those out, and we're gonna get into that and an adventure today. So it'll be my 4 city actions, then an adventure, and then that's gonna be it for tonight. And we'll rinse and repeat when we play again, which, as I said, will be soon because I'm really enjoying this game a lot. Yeah, cool. So let's go ahead and get down to the table. Hey, Sean, how's it going? Down to the table. The table. So we are at the table now. This is the city map of Dinlux, which is actually pretty cool. If you've played Kinfire Council, this looks familiar to you. But I think this is still pretty cool. This map is beautiful. It is actually on some really nice parchment paper that's being used, so it feels like a good city map. And when you flip it over, it actually breaks the districts of Dinlux down, which I'm assuming will be something that we have to deal with at some point. So it's just there for right now for us to peruse and look at how pretty it is. I'm really loving this though. This is gorgeous. This is just gorgeous. Alright, so we landed in the city with 4 city actions. At first I thought all these options were available to us, but it isn't. So I'm assuming as the game continues, more options will be available to us. But for right now, I think we're in the lower city actions section. We're in the lower city doing city actions. They are based on the brochure. The brochure gave us some nice stuff like recommended stops, landmarks, and other points of interest that kind of line out with what's here. So you get to choose one of these, and this is the options of places you can visit. So like I said, we had 4 city actions to do today, and so we're going to pick them to do. We are going to go to Nara's Bounty House. We're going to go to the Seekers Guild. We're going to go to the Library of Light, and then finally we're going to go to Journey's Rest Inn so we can do some deck upgrades. So that's going to be our 4 city actions that we're going to do in whatever order. But we're going to start off going to Nara's Bounty House. So we need to find Dinlux 7, right? 7. To go to that bounty house. And let's see what we've got going on. See what we got here. Bada boom. When you enter, a tough-looking elf look up at you. Welcome to Nara's Bounty House. I'm Nara. I pay bounties on troublemakers in the area, but I also buy parts for more exotic creatures. I know a few talented craftsmen who can fashion magical items for such things, if you so wish. What's your pleasure? You may shop at Nara's Bounty House, add it to the Dinless Market if you haven't already. See shopping in the town, so your city action's over. So we have, so we can shop there, add it to the Dinless Market if you haven't already. I didn't know anything about that. Nara's got that deep guttural voice. You heard that? Hey, I'm Nara. It probably is part... I'm learning this game just like the next person, so this isn't something I've played 10 billion times. So we'll try to find Nara's Bounty House. Nara. There's a lot of names in here. Nara's Bounty House. I guess that's just that card, right? Yeah, it's just that card. Oh, it comes with stuff. Doesn't it? Yes, it does. These. Holy crap. I want one of these. Okay, so let's take a look at Nara's card. So, check the board for bounties, or if you have creature materials, talk to one of the craftsmen. Craft one specific focus token into its special item, or sell any other focus tokens for 1 coin. How do we get focus tokens? Oh, I see. Wait, so do we get... Well, I guess we can make the Wyvern Cloak with a focus token. Once traded for, add the card and its linked boost to the Seeker's unused card pool, or swap them into the Seeker's deck using the normal deck building rules. So we can make a Blazing Sword from the Fire Dude, Antler Daggers from the Antler Dude that we fought, or the Wyvern's Cloak from that. So, how do we get those focus tokens? Because I fought all of those. I'm assuming I'll get to fight them again, maybe? Let's see. It says I can look... Craft one specific focus token into the special items, or sell any other focus tokens. Like, were we supposed to gain focus tokens, or do we just get them? See shopping and town exploration. Let's find town exploration book and go to shopping section. I'm assuming that's just how you buy stuff. Trainers, unlock quests, events, sleeping at inns, shops and shopping, selling trophies at bounty houses. At some shops, you may be able to sell the enemy focus tokens you've claimed in battle for coin. This will be listed on the shop's menu card. Some shops may even offer special items. How the hell do you claim... What? Did I miss a whole part of this game? Because I fought all those creatures. Starting at the end of Quest 2, each time you complete a quest, you and your companions will be given a number of city actions in order to explore your current town. To use a city action, look at the city action map. Okay, nope. When you visit a shop, maybe it's in the fighting. In the combat that I get their focus token. Yeah, maybe it's later in the campaign, maybe? Yeah, because I don't know how to get... I fought all 3 of those creatures. That's what I was saying. I don't know if you get it after you beat them. Let's see. I'm looking in the book. Refilling your hand on the enemy's turn. Being defeated and defeating enemies. When an enemy is reduced to 0 health, they are defeated unless they immediately enter a new stage, multi-stage enemies. If you defeat an enemy, remove their standing from the map unless instructed to do so, and then take their focus token as a trophy. So, it's part of defeating the enemies. You may be able to find use of your trophies in town. I fought all 3 of those. So it says I can craft... I beat the Wyvern first, I beat that Fire Lord second, and I did beat those Antler ones. So we do have their focus trophies. So it says craft one specific focus token into its special item and or sell any other focus tokens for 1 coin per token sold. So, hey Cassie, I'm late, but I'm here. So we've got a lot of trophies. We fought a lot of creatures. We fought them, and we've defeated them. Let's see. I just gotta get them all out. There's the Wyvern one. I'm just taking out all the ones that we smashed up. And then the Fire Lord one, you saw us win that one last time, so we got the Fire Lord one as well. I'll get that one back. So, what can we get? We can, with the antlers, we can craft the Antler Dagger. This is probably more for, what's her name? Asha? Plus 3 damage if you return a numbered enemy chit from the spent area to the bag. So, if we do that. We've got Form, Blazing Sword. This will come with Fire Lord that we beat. A blade set afire with the embers of the Flame Lord you fought near Venna. Plus 1 damage per hurt that was on your target before this attack. After playing or discarding this card during battle, you may put it on top of your deck. And it's a plus 3. Then you'll get a plus 9 to draw a card if we need to. And then if we do the Wyvern, we'll get the Wyvern Cloak. So it says gain a movement and a shield. Free action. Perform another action this turn. So I think I want the Wyvern Cloak for sure. So I think that's one of the things I do want. So I will spend our Wyvern token. Found it. There it is. Right? That's the symbol. It's right there. And I need to spend 1 coin per 2 tokens sold. Craft 1 specific focus into its special item and or sell any other focus tokens for 1 coin per 2 items sold. Okay, so we don't have to... It doesn't look like we have to spend any money. We just gain money if we sell that stuff. So we just craft as our action. Cool. So I'm going to craft the Wyvern Cloak, spending this bit to get that. So that'll join in. Then these and you will return back to the bag. Boom. And our city action is over. Cool. City action done. Lots to do in Dinlocks. So that's 7. The next place we're going to go is the Seekers Guild, because they said they wanted to talk to us about something. It's a lot of 18s. Something's going on in 18. And we're going to 18 in next anyway. So we're going to 17, which is the Seekers Guild. That's all I want for Christmas. As you enter the guild hall, some of the other seekers slap you on the back in greeting. You join them in the dining hall for an ale as they recount stories of their recent adventures. One pulls out an enormous black tooth recovered from a strange worm-like creature, and another shows you a blistered scar down their left arm. You're about to tell your own harrowing tale when Guildmaster Lyra appears and beckons you into her office. I have a job for you if you're interested. It's nothing too difficult, but I think you'd be pretty intrigued. Take prompt Q18 and remove this card from the Dinlocks set. So So we got a new quest. We've got a new quest. Q18? Yep. Just have to find the thing with Q18 on the back. It's all D. All that. There is no Q18. Or maybe there is, and they're just... Let me look through it this way real quick. Q18. Found it. Alright. Q18. The Lonely Tower. Guildmaster Lyra has an easy job for you that involves visiting a local celebrity turned hermit. There's little risk involved, which could be a nice change of pace that earns you some extra coin. So we've got a new quest that has opened up. Cool. And remove that card from the Dinlocks set. So this has been removed, and we have 2 quests now to do. Then our next action is to go to the Library of Light. It didn't say my city action was over. It really didn't say my city action was over. So I might have another one. But we're going to 18. It usually said your city action is over. 18. The greatest remaining repository of knowledge in all of Atios, the Library of Light, has books on many topics. If you wish to research, you may choose up to 3 topics, read the card listed next to the topic, remove that card from Dinlocks, then return here. This ends your city action. Otherwise, return to the map and choose again. So we can choose up to 3 topics, huh? Ha? Ha. Let's see. Let's look up... Let's ask about Kinfire. 1811. Let's talk about the Kinfire in the Darkness. Because that's where I want to cast Magic Missile. Kinfire is 1811, D1811. Okay, so we'll look up Kinfire. From a scholar treatise on Kinfire for the uninitiated. Yeah, they don't have the audio for this, do they? Yep. Alright, so the substance known as Kinfire is pure condensed magic. It appears as an ordinary flame with the following exceptions. 1. The color is silvery white. 2. The flame gives off no heat, though it can still burn the unwary. 3. It burns without fuel and even while wet. 4. Its light repels the darkness when all other lights fail. Smaller units of Kinfire, known as embers, may be split off from the holy flame in the great lighthouse to create lanterns, revenants, or other smaller lighthouses. Splitting is a slow, complicated process accompanied by many rituals. Embers split off from the holy flame will never be stronger than their source. Once split from the core, an ember cannot be split again. It is believed that if the holy flame is extinguished, all embers originating from that core will instantly be extinguished as well. Alright, so it's after... Read the card listed, then remove that card from Dinlocks, then return here. So that's another card gone. We're going to talk about the darkness. What is it? Why is it here? From Accepted Truths Regarding the Darkness. When starless nights fall upon Atios, it is the darkness that blots out the sky and brings change upon the land. Whether it is a divine judgment, a natural phenomenon, or an attack from some unseen force, none can truly say. But we do know the following. It moves like a fog, swirling and eddying, changing what it touches and replacing with what it swallows. People touched by it suffer temporary changes. Those taken by it are never seen again. It is repelled by magic. Places where magic accumulates are rarely touched by the darkness, and Kinfire can keep it fully at bay. When it recedes, it leaves behind a jumble of unfamiliar landscapes in its wake and sometimes unfamiliar creatures. Some are dangerous, others are merely strange. Where they come from, no one truly knows. Yeah, I was thinking this too. So that gets removed. Then our last one to look up. Let's look up revenants. Or recipes, maybe? Recipes? Let's look up recipes. That'll just be fun. Let's make it fun. The last one will be fun. We'll just look up some recipes. From Hearty Foods for the Hearth and Home. A delicious salad can be made from 4 parts potatoes, 1 part onion, and 1 part cucumber. Peel and thinly slice the onions and cucumbers while boiling the potatoes until they are soft, but not falling apart. The potatoes may be peeled or not, as you prefer. Be sure to clean them well if leaving them unpeeled. Then cut them into slices the thickness of your pinky finger. Mix the potatoes, onions, and cucumbers together in a large bowl. Then to this mixture add equal parts red wine, vinegar, and oil, olive if preferred, until moistened but not soupy. Salt and pepper generously, and finally add several dashes of any savory brown sauce you enjoy, such as soy, yeast, or wheat extract. Chill if you have the capability to do so, and let rest overnight. Then taste and adjust seasonings before serving. Alright, that ends your city action. So the last one that I had didn't say that it ended my city action, but that probably is a mistype. So that was the second one. Put in the fridge. Cold River. So that ends this city action. Alright, so we'll put this back. And then that was our third action. Is this is just a straight 18, right? Alright, so that'll go at the bottom here. And then our last action is going to be to go to the Journey's Rest Inn. So, 4. 4, sir. 4. The Journey's Rest Inn is far from the finest inn you've ever visited. It's not particularly well maintained, and the food is bland at best. But at least it's cheap, And for those on a budget, that's got its own appeal. You may pay 1 coin to stay the night, see sleeping at the inns in a town. Due to the cheapness of the accommodations, each seeker may only swap out 1 action from their deck if you do. If you stay the night, your city action's over, otherwise return to the map and choose again. Ooh. Is there another inn? That inn sounds like it sucks. Let's see if there's another inn. There's a casino. Let's see. I got a crappy inn. The casino, cozy for refreshment and relaxation. The tavern is a frequent haunt of your humble author. Stop by and share a drink or two. We could go to the Bird's Nest. It says it's it's a tavern. No, we'll stay at the crappy inn. Alright, so we'll stay at the crappy inn. We'll spend 1 coin. And we can only swap out 1 card. But the reason why we're staying at the inn is because I want to get rid of these stupid exhaustion cards. Like that one. We'll put that there. And that one there as well. And then you have any? Oh, you don't have any. Okay, then we get the swap out cards. And remember, we got our specials. We can only swap out 1, but we got our special card ability hickers that we could do if we want. So there's heavy staff, defending blade. So we've got options. These are all the options plus this now. So these are all of our options for upgrading. Lots of options. Okay, so the Wyvern Cloak actually seems pretty cool for you. I might give that to you. I'll have to switch out. Let's see what I'll have to lose. Test of Metal. What does that do? No, that's a free action. Can't let you do that. What's the other one? Hammer and Tongs. Lucky Bead Comb. No. Aw. Might not be able to do it because I want to keep Test of Metal. Hammer and Tongs lets me hit for 3 and stun. And lets me move while I do it, which I don't want to give that up. Test of Metal, it says all enemies suffer 1 damage per status on them. Oh, that's blue. That's blue. Sorry. Wait, so why is Test of Metal? Lucky Beard Comb, give 2 weak to 1 enemy, and it's a free action, which helps me block damage. Actually, this might be one that I can switch out. But stacking this on somebody and hitting him might be cool. So, maybe not. Let's look at your special. Soul Burn is your special. And so is that one. You might be able to switch this out. So Soul Burn gives me an exhaustion card, but it does 6 damage at range, and before attacking, suffer 1 damage to ignore shields. So I can ignore their shield. Well, it says ignoring shielding. Oh, it suffer 1 damage ignoring any shields that I have. So, but it's 6 damage, which is pretty powerful. And then I have Cleansing Fire, which lets me do 2 extra damage to something, but it's 3. Before attacking, choose another Seeker. That Seeker discards all statuses, including weaknesses, +1 for each status discarded by a chosen Seeker. I think this is probably the better way to do it. I didn't want to pay to stay with either. So let's see if there's a blue I can ditch. Leech for Charm? No. Foxfire, maybe? Or Well-Timed Blow? Well-Timed Blow will probably be a good one. Yeah, I'm okay with that. So I'll swap out Well-Timed Blow. So this... I'll do that. And that'll be my swap out. For Yusa. Alright, and then for you, we have unstoppable charge, so it's a gain of movement, plus 2 damage for every different space you entered before attacking. That's incredible. That's incredible. Call out orders. You may move each seeker, including yourself, up to 1 space. It's a free action. No, this needs to be a thing. So let's see what reds we're losing. We got Fist of the Wind. Yeah, it's an extra movement. Fist of the Wind might be what we lose. Ooh, no. That traps them. It's a pretty strong one. Actually, it would be a good trade-off. Fist of the Wind would actually be a good trade-off. I think that is what I'm going to switch out. It's a nice green. It does 2 damage and it traps them, but this, I could just run into them and beat the crap out of them, so we'll do Fist of the Wind. Do we want to do Fist of the Wind? I know I'm doing this. I just need to find Ineffable, Shattering Blow, Knockout, Ineffable, Rush. What's Rush? Rush. Yep. So we'll do that. Swap those 2 in. So these go back here. This will go back here, and then the Wyvern stuff will go back on top. So that's our 1. So we stay at the end. We're good. If you stay the night, your city action's over. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Done. Dishes are done, man. Okay. Now we have to do an adventure. Aha! So we've got 2 adventures. We have guild, and we've got these trophies, and I'll be able to get. Oh, we have a lot of trophies. So Guildmaster Lyra has summoned you to her house in the guild hall. Apparently, Hierophant Celine has a task for the Seekers Guild, and she's requested. But we've got the Lonely Tower, and they said it could be easy. Could be simple. Yeah, who wouldn't want to do this? Simple enough. Easy money is what they call it. Easy money. So we're going to do the Lonely Tower. Easy money. Which is going to be mission 18. I'm so going to die. So we're going to do the Lonely Tower. I have no idea what this thing's going to do. So let's pull up and stay a while and listen. So let's go 18. And let me mute and get this going. Let me make sure the audio's right first, though. Yep, it's not in the right place. Alright, should be in the right place now. And I'll mute myself. And let's hear what it says. Well, that was wrong. Okay, well, let's try the next one. I didn't see it moving. It must be this one. And we'll start it over. Here we go.
Guildmaster Lyra unrolls a map of Atios on the table before you.
Talos has made a request on behalf of the Scholars Circle. A bit of a cushy assignment for you lot, I'd say.
She leans forward and places a flag on the map a few days outside of Din Lux.
Archmage Archibald.
She stands and waits, but none of you react.
Archmage Archibald?
You shake your heads blankly until Lyra explains.
Archibald is a renowned sorcerer. He fled society decades ago when the pressure of his fame got to him. He now lives as a recluse in a tower out in the middle of nowhere. Powerful magic has protected him from the darkness these last several years.
She points to the flag.
The Circle believes that whatever he's been working on out there all alone is likely to be truly groundbreaking. And we could really use someone of his talents at a time like this. All you have to do is convince him to return. You've been through enough by now that this should be a walk in the park.
Okay, so I think that should be all. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so cool. Love that sliver of light that's kind of giving you the ambiance. It's really light coming in as the sun's setting, but here we are. So it says go to card 18-1. Your journey to Archibald's Tower is remarkably pleasant. The weather is clear, the wind is at your back, and you have the fortune of encountering a caravan willing to share their orcish tea and warm cinnamon rolls. Cinnamon rolls. Cinnabon. When you reach the location, you scan the horizon for a tower, but find nothing but a decrepit building, just a few stories of crumbling stone. You can't imagine who would so charitably call it a tower, but there's nothing else around you. You try the wooden door, finding it locked. Conundrum. This place looks abandoned. Let's sneak in. Or there's no need to be rude. Let's knock. There's no need to be rude. So we are going to give Roland another Kinfire token. So Roland is there, and he'll gain another Kinfire token. We're not sneaking in. You don't sneak into a wizard's tower. Okay, I've played enough D&D to know that is a bad idea. So there you go. You knock, and then wait. You knock again, a little harder this time, and the door quivers and falls off its hinges. You shrug and take a few steps inside. You stare upwards in awe. The tower is massive, stretching far taller than the exterior led you to believe was possible. A staircase circling the room like a corkscrew seems to be turning and moving around the walls like a living thing. We don't want any, echoes a voice from somewhere high above. It's Archibald, you assume, from up at the top of the tower. Perhaps he will listen to reason once you reach him. Take memory card 18A and gain 2 fate tokens. Love fate tokens. Fate tokens are fantastic. Taking memory 18A. 18A. Instead of forcing your way in, you politely knocked on Archibald's door. He didn't exactly welcome you in, but maybe it's the thought that counts. Discard this card at the end of Quest 18. Okay, and then we're going to 18.5. 18.5. The stairway shivers before you. You spot something moving along the bookshelves lining the walls. Small winged creatures suddenly fly down at you with tomes hanging in their grasp. You try to swat them away, but one perches on a nearby shelf and lets out a loud squawk. Rah! A swarm of even more of the creatures descends on you from above. Open the atlas to map 22 and take memory 18G. So open the atlas to 22. 2022. 22. This kind of gives off the ambience of a wizard's tower, right? And take memory 18G. Oop, more to read. Take memory 18G, so let's do that first. Allies with health have corresponding standees and can be attacked. If an attack would give the target a status, add +1 damage instead. If an ally is reduced to 0, evenly distributes its ability tokens among all remaining active abilities. If 4 allies are reduced to 0, go to 18.3. Discard this card at the end of whatever that's going to happen. So I'm going to put that aside to read again later. The first time a Seeker moves into a space with a number, read the corresponding card. Seekers cannot move across red lines. If you have memory card 18A, I do. If you have memory card 18A, go to 18.6. 18A was knocking on the door and being polite. Go to 18.6. Battle setup. Da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da. Okay, so We've got stuff to do. If a Seeker is defeated, you lose the battle, go to 1812. If a Seeker moves into the space with the flag or all 4 allies are reduced to 0 health, go to 1813. Cool. This is not confusing at all. Alright, so let's do the setup. We've got Archibald's Tower, Arcane Tower. Archibald's Tower does not occupy a space and cannot be attacked. Bookworms target the Seekers with Archibald's Tower's focus. The stairs shake beneath your feet, trying to trip you up. Each Seeker discards the top card of their deck. Every Seeker who discarded a green may move 2 spaces, then each bookworm attacks. The tower seems to pause for a moment, as if taking a breath. You take advantage of the momentary reprieve. Each Seeker may move 1 space. Archibald's Tower refocuses, then each bookworm moves 1 space, and the tower focuses on the closest to the flag. Alright, so let's set these up. We've got personality. We've got 1, 2, 3, and the darkness one for that one. We've got 4, 5, and 6 for this one. Then we've got this familiar. We'll have 7, 8, and 9. And this familiar will have 10, 11, and 12. Okay, then it says allies with health have corresponding standees and can be attacked. If an attack would give the target a status. So we just have to get to the flag. Gotcha. Where's the flag? So it didn't give me those. It didn't give me the circular thingies. The focus tokens. Oh, this is the focus. So that's the focus thingy. But I don't know where to put them. Like, that's where they go. But they didn't give me... You know what I mean? I usually get a thing. I usually get a thing that I can put out. Which is usually this, and then I get focus tokens from them, but I don't have any focus tokens from them specifically to put out. So, what we're going to do is we're going to go to the upgrades. Because I'm sure they're here in the upgrades. We're going to go to the upgrades and use the upgrades to put wherever they are. Because it would be cards for them. But it's not telling me to use their cards. Maybe that's the thing. I need to find their cards. Do they have cards? Just scanning. They do. Okay. They've got cards. Okay. You. No. God, what are you? No spoilers. You. And you. There we go. So there must have been a typo here, because it didn't tell us to get these cards, and I'm sure we need these cards. This ally cannot move across red lines, and this ally can't move across red lines that are here, so 15 and that. So that's them. 15 health, 18 health. Makes so much more sense. So you are here. And you are here. There we go. Makes all the sense in the world. There's probably a typo. If a Seeker moves into a space with a flag. So it says allies with corresponding health standees can be attacked. If If I was to put a status on them, I don't. Instead, I hit them again. Okay, if an ally is reduced to 0, evenly distribute its ability tokens among all remaining active abilities. If 4 allies are reduced to 0, go to 18-3. Where's the other thing that said when I move into a space? There's something that says when I move into this one. The first time a Seeker moves into a space with a number, read the corresponding card. Seekers cannot move across red lines. So these are red lines that are here, so we're kind of making our way around. And I need to get here, here, and here. And I'm assuming those are what the flags are. Cool. Gotcha. Cool. Okay, put this over here. Let's start this party. Oh, let's put ourselves on the board, then start this party. We all start ourselves here. Alright. Walk in the park. Wow, the sunlight's getting longer. There we go. And boom! Naz's turn. Naz needs to shuffle her deck and draw 7. That's what she needs to do. It's not like I haven't played this game before. I need to find the place where I spend Kinfire for stuff. I don't know what it gives me, but I know I want it. And it's probably the Kinfire Lighthouse, maybe? I don't know. Those bookworms are so cute. They are. They're very cute, but they also hit like a truck. So, okay. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, we've got Unstoppable Charge. That'll get me some movement for sure. Probe, Tidal Force. Awesome. Inevitable, Unstoppable Charge, Knockdown, and Surround. Actually, Unstoppable Charge is pretty keen. So let's shuffle this up, draw your 7, see what you can help her with. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Fireball. Sure, why not? Lucky Beard Comb, Hammer and Tongs, Foxfire, Test of Metal, Leech Charm, and Lucky Beard Comb. I will gain 1. You will gain 2. And we're ready to party. You're up first. Okay, let's move your Kinfire stuff. And the person closest to the flag, we'll say it's going to be you. So we're going to do Tidal Force. While in play, when Naz moves, she can move an enemy in her space along with her. That enemy then gains weak. It's a free action. Can you give me some extra movement? If you give me some extra movement, I can take both of those worms away from and smash one of them. You cannot. The one card you can't give me. It's Beard Facade, damn it. Let me see. What do we want to do? I think we just need to move, and then we can... Stun will just do an extra damage. Pooh. I can't stun it. Before attacking, you may move to your target's location. Yeah, we're gonna inevitable it. Inevitable. And you have nothing. Give another seeker the ability to draw a card as your special ability. Get you some card draw. Yeah? No, let's hang on for some... Nothing's really given us exhaustion, so I'm going to give you some more card draw with that. Because it says, as Roland's special ability, it says Roland's boost cards do not have to match the color for the action to happen. So I'm going to do this, and it would match anyway. So this will give you a chance to draw a card. Boom, go to discard. And then we're going to, before attacking, you may move into the target space. Then I'm going to attack it. You have 18 health. It's not like I haven't played this game and know how to set it up or anything. So I'm going to attack you for 3. So you'll take 3 damage. Going to 15. And then I'm going to use my movement to move here with you. And when I move, I give you a weak, but instead of giving you a weak, you take another damage. Cool. So I am 1 space away from what I want to do. Who's up? Who's up? Nas. That's incredible. And she's gonna do this all by herself. Okay. I don't want it to stop me. That's the problem. If I do unstoppable charge, I want to push this thing here and attack it. Like move, grab it, go with the extra movement. But moving in that space might end my turn. Well, we'll find out. I'm going to do unstoppable charge this time. So I'm doing unstoppable charge. And is there anything you can get me? Not really. So unstoppable charge gives me an extra movement. So I'm going to move. Grab this guy and move. Weakening him. So you have 15 health. So weakening, I'll put you at 14 health. And then I'm going to attack you for +2 for every different space you entered before attacking. So that's 4, so that's 6. So I hit you for 6. Taking you to 8 health. Cool. And I entered the space. So let me see if it stops me. 18, 8. Let's see if it stops me. A few floors up, the stairs arch over a small desk covered in books and parchment. Before you can reach it, the reptile-like creature swoops down and plucks a few of the handwritten books from its surface. You grab for one of the books and find yourself in a tug-of-war with 3 of the small creatures. One seeker in this or an adjacent space flips 2 cards. If the seeker reveals any red, each seeker gains a shield. Because Nas is here, I get to flip an extra, so I get to flip 3 cards, and I'll take memory 18B. So, 1 red, 2 red. So I got 2 reds. What happens? If the seeker reveals any reds, each seeker gains a shield. So, one. And then I get memory 18B. The worn handwritten journal contains entries dating up 10 years ago. My work with the crystals have proved remarkable. As predicted, I have discovered an alternative method to creating a being, like a revenant, but the rest of the page has been ripped away. Discard this card at the end of 18. All right. Cool. And this gets discarded. I'll put that here. Okay, that's the end of Nas's turn. I really need it to be Roland's turn, because Nas is just gonna keep running. So do I got like 3 shield. I still have 2 action cards left. All right, so I'm going to spend a fate to draw 4. Can't get Roland left in the dust here. 1, 2. Oh my god. 3, 4. We're gonna put these and do this one. And we'll let it be Roland's turn. He needs to... Oh, I can let it be Naz's turn and just have her just kind of make our way, but we'll do Roland's turn. Well, maybe I could take out the bookworm that's the range 4 death. It could be Naz's turn. And we could try to take out that 8 healther. Can I take out that 8 healther? I think I got a plan. I got a plan. I'm gonna probe you! So, I'm gonna attack him. 1 plus would be a stun, so it'll just be 2. Taking you to 6. And it says, after attacking, draw 4 chips from the bag. You may discard 1 numbered enemy chip along them, if any, to the spent area and returning the others to the bag. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 10 is okay. 8 sucks, and 9 sucks. So we're going to ditch 9 and put the rest back in the bag. And then you would have to move to attack me anyway. I'm going to move, taking you with me because of that, and you would gain a weak, which hits you again. Alright. Oh no. Each seeker discards the top card of their deck. Every seeker who discarded a green may move 2 spaces. Red. Nope. Then each bookworm attacks. So, put that over here. Oh, nope, sorry. Put that up here. Then each bookworm attacks. Their target is the person closest to the flag. That's focuses on closest to flag. So it'd be there. And then you would attack, which means you'd move here. And then you'd attack for 4. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. And you got a shield for me, don't you? I know you do. 4. No damage. Then we discard 1 and keep the rest. And that's it. Wow. Alright, discard. Green. I can move 2 spaces. And blue. So green first. I moved into this space, so 18, 9. If it says both of us have to be down there, I'm going to be furious. Hey, Mr. Nope. Thank you for subscribing. You reach a complex contraption of levers, gears, and wheels. A well-worn journal sits on an out-of-reach slab. 2 strange mechanical appendages hang above it, connected to a series of gears. Perhaps just the right combination of levers and wheels will bring the journal closer. 1 seeker in this space flips 2. If any blue are revealed, each seeker gains 1 shield. Take memory 18C. Roland is in the party, but he's not there. Aww. Well, wait a minute. 1 seeker in this space, or an adjacent space, flips 2. You've seen similar little puzzles before. Roland notices something nearby. Huh. Huh. How do you play this? Roland's not going to flip, but he is in the party, so I'm assuming he's going to... I can look at 18-4. He's not going to flip an extra, but... So I'm going to just flip 2, looking for a blue. 1, 2. I got to clear, which counts as a blue. So it says each seeker gains a shield. Then Roland notices something nearby. I believe just because he's in the party, I can look at it. So first, let's do that. Roland grabs at a candle just before one of the flying creatures carries it away. Do you know what this is? He cries. This is carmine candle. They're exceedingly rare. He turns it over in his hand. It has visibly melted over time, but quite a sizable amount still remains. They act as a powerful magical focus. Very few sorcerers can even manage to craft one. Roland gains the carmine candle card. He may add it to his unused cards or discard pile. Carmine candle card. So this is what he's getting. The next action you play this turn with fire or flame in its name deals double damage and statuses. Free action. Perform another action after this disposable. This action doesn't have a boost card and doesn't count towards your deck size. After you play it during battle, remove it from your deck. That's cool. So Roland gets a cool card. It's going to get added to his discard pile. And then put ally E. Oop, nope, that's my hand. Here, E. Put ally E into play. Yep, put ally E into play. So look at this cute little guy. Look at it. It's just cute. It's just a cute guy. Alright, so ally E, and it says give him 3 and 6. Oop, you can't see him at all, can you? Alright, I need to move these. Let's move this stuff. There he is, ally E. And he'll have a 3 and a 6er with him. And he'll have 12 health. We're not going to kill your friends. So he'll have 12 health. We'll put you up here because another one's probably going to drop down. Be 10, 11, 12 with your 14 health. And then you'll be here with your 5 health for 7, 8, and 9. Alright, so it says put ally E into play and move tokens 3 and 6 to it. Place his standee in the space labeled 18-9. So ally E is dropping down right there. Okay, and this is still our condition for winning. This is the regular deck. And we're good. Okay, we are good. Alright. I don't know where this flag is, but we gotta find it. Okay, what do we got? Next up, Nas. Sure. She has 1 card left before she has to ditch everything. So either play and resolve 1 action card, or pass and draw or discard 1 card. Before or after acting, you may move 1 space on the map. Okay, so I get to move. You're coming with me. And you'll take a damage. And then my action is going to be to pass. I'll discard a card. Pass or draw. Pass and draw or discard a card. So I'm going to pass and draw a card. Cool. That's what I need. And you're still at full health. Okay. Roland has not gone at all. 7. 7 is Bookworm. You can't cross red lines, and you're going to go to that person. So you'll move there, and that's all you can do. I don't want to kill anybody. 3. That's you. You are going to move away and then shoot me for 5. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. I'll do 3, take 2 damage. So I'll go to 18 and put one of those away. Then we got Roland. Hey, about time. It's about time. All right, dude. Let's see. You're gonna put down. Let's move our Kinfire tokens over. Leech Charm. While this card's in play, each time an enemy discards a status, they suffer damage. Just putting it down just in case. Might be another horrible fight that we have to do. Then Lucky Beardcomb says give weakness to one enemy, double weakness to one enemy, perform another action. So I'm going to play this as my action. We're going to put it on Bookworm Blue. So he'll do that. Then I'll just move once. Four. All right. Each Seeker may move one space. Archibald Tower refocuses, then each Bookworm moves one space. So each Seeker may move one space. It refocuses. This person's still close to the flag, which I'm assuming is that. Then they will move and move because that's your target. And then each Bookworm moves one space, which is what they did. Okay. Roland! Keep rolling. No? Yeah? Alright, so we're going to move here. And then we are going to fireball! Fire that ball. So that'll be 3 damage plus a hurt, which would be just 4 damage. And this guy taking you to 10. I don't want to kill them. The attack affects any Seekers as well, so that's 4 damage to you. And that is it. And I moved, right? I think I moved. Did I move? I think I moved. It's the only way I could attack. Nas. Yeah, she is unstoppable. Yeah, that'll work. So I'm going to move. Give you a weakness. Pull up 1810. You spot a thin black journal on a dusty writing desk, but the stairs twist and curve as if to keep the book away from you. You attempt to reach out for it as the stairway tries to buck you off. Each Seeker in this or an adjacent space flips 2 cards. If any green are revealed, each Seeker gains that, then take memory 18D. Those are not there. The next ally is coming in, so this is about to get rough. So let's flip. Green! Ha! 1, 2. Perfect. So each Seeker gains a shield. Take memory 18D. Things coming up, Canje. The thin black journal has a broken lock on it. Its entries are dated 7 years prior. Time is short. I have a matter of days before the wretched illness claims me once and for all. The crystal's ready, and truthfully, I have little to lose by hesitating, whatever the outcome. Know that I lived a life of pursuit of knowledge, Archibald. So something got him. Then, put ally 18F into play, move 2 and 5 to it, and put it at 10. So, that's this guy. He comes here. Ally 18F. That's that guy. He's a cute guy. Hey, guy. Hey, how you doing? Alright. So you come into play, and you get 2 and 5 on you. Back up! Warned you! It's 16. Alright, and he is there. And that is discarded. Yeah, it definitely didn't tell me to put... Is that what this is? Okay, I gotta go to the errata. Something's missing. Something's weird and it's missing. Incredible Dream. Kinfire Chronicles. Game info. World of Kinfire. Something's missing in the instruction. I could like feel something's wrong, or maybe I have to reset the fight because something's wrong. Kinfire Chronicles. Come on, where's your errata? Come on, you bastard. Errata. Quest 18. Card 18-5, missing the sentence, put allies A, B, C in the play. Map 22, there should be a flag in the center space next to the bones. So the flag's there. Okay, cool. Good to know. Alright, we were playing right, it's just it was half information. Okay. Yep, she moved, and then she has to play a card. If no one other than your target's in your space. Yeah, that's just a nice 2 damager. It's a nice 2 damager. So we'll play that to do 2 damage to you, taking you to 8. Then back to the bag. I don't think she can go anymore. I have to feel like all her tokens are gone. Roland. Roland's going to lose a lot of cards. He's going to lose all this armor. Well, that sucks. Okay. Roland is going to... move here and do Foxfire, which is going to make me discard everything. Actually, no, I don't have to. I actually don't have to. I'm gonna pass and draw a card. Fireball. And that will end my turn. We won't attack. No, seriously? Mother of pearl. You're gonna move here. Just drag this thing along with you. Put 1 damage on it. Actually, we can leave this thing in the dust. I'm not gonna drag it with me. There's no other... It's just ridiculous. So we'll move, and I'll pass and draw another card. Sweet Bomb! There's no way that she's going next. Her turn is done. 5. The Bookworm, this one, will move here and attack me for 6. 1, 2, 3. Actually, no. No. We're going to do that to return that to the bag and draw another. Put yourself back here, sir. Roland. Roland's going to move here. And this would kill that blue one. I don't think we want to. I don't think we want to. So I'm going to not do anything and draw a card. Okay. Fine! You wanted to go. There. So, 1, 2, 3. And 3. And you're hitting me for 6, so I'm taking 3. 1, 2, 3. Going down to 15. Discarding 1, taking those back. It's like, fine, you wanted to go. Alright, what do we got? 1. Each seeker discards the top card of their deck. Every seeker discarded a green may move 2. So you deck, so you gotta reshuffle. Let's do this. 1. That's it. I really need for you to draw a green. I really need this to be a thing that happens. Damn it. Okay. Then each bookworm attacks. We're about to get smashed. Okay, so their target is still person closest to the flag, so you're going to move here. You're going to move here. You don't need to move, and you don't need to move. I'm getting hit for 11. I'm getting hit for 11 damage. And all I can block is 2. So I'm getting hit for 9 damage. Damn. Whew. Taking me to 6 health. Hot damn. Great day in the morning. 6. Uh-oh. You're going to hit her again. I got to block it with this one. Instead of 5, it'll be 4, taking me to 2 health. I think we're about to lose. I think we're about to lose. The 3 and the 6 are out. Hopefully the 2 and the 5 are out. Let's find out. 12. It's the big guy. You'll move here. That's your target. Huh. Okay. So... I'm going to spend the sweet bomb to restore 4 health. that'll be a blessing, going up to 6. And then I'm going to move 1 space. Jeez, Pete. Cool. Nas has no more cards in this bag. But she is going to go again. She is going to go again. She's going to move there. And she is going to pass and draw a card. And then, with this, we put all these back in the bag. Thank God. Alright, that was a nasty hit. I shouldn't have been taking that thing along with me. I don't want to kill them all. Alright, then we're going to spend a fate token to draw 4. Because if Nas goes, we got to the flag. 1, 2, oh, Roland. 3, 4. Boom, boom, boom. Nas. Bam. So the rules is if a seeker moves into the space with the flag, or all 4 allies are reduced to 0, go to 18-13. 18-13. Good lord. After what seems like hours of climbing, you reach the top of the tower. The flying creatures seem to hang back for a moment, giving you a brief respite from their attacks. You expected to find living quarters here in the highest chamber, and to perhaps find old Archibald himself waiting to give you a piece of his mind. But instead, all you find is the enormous glowing crystal suspended from the ceiling by 4 metal beams. Conundrum! This crystal must be controlling the tower's defense. If we smash it, they might deactivate. There's more here than meets the eye. Let's try talking to it. Oh, come on! I want to do both. I want to do both. I don't know what to do. If I ask chat, they'll say to smash it, which is never good. But he said that he was sick, right? He was ailing. And maybe the crystal's what keeping him alive? There's a skull there in the image. Maybe that's what's keeping him alive? Ugh. I don't know what I want to do. I want to break it. This is tough. I want to do both, to be honest. I want to talk to them, and then I want to smash it. What do y'all think? Talk to it? What am I asking? I know what y'all will say. And then tell me put 18A or 18. It didn't tell me to do any of that stuff, so something else must have happened. Choices. I don't know what I want to do. There wasn't a sense of malevolence in here. The worms were just kind of protecting the books, so they weren't being jerks. So what do we do? Huh. We're going to... Haymaker's Biscuits! We're going to talk to it. We're going to talk to it. I'm going to give the Kinfire token to Roland. He is the scholar. Roland will gain his Kinfire token. He is the scholar. He's the book nerd. Let's trust the book nerd. 1850. Let's talk to it. Hello? Archibald? You call out. The crystal shimmers before you. What do you want? It asks. The entire tower seems to give a huff of irritation. You hesitate to then answer. We're looking for Archibald. You explain the dire situation in Dinlux. Well, I'm afraid you found me, or what I am now. You see, I am the very tower you are standing in. Every stair, every shelf, every stone. He continues to ramble for a while until you can bring the conversation around to the matter at hand, politely requesting that Archibald allow a visit from the Scholar's Circle to discuss his research. He reluctantly agrees, as long as they knock first. Thank God. Take memory 18F. Gain 4 coins. Oh, shabop. Gain 4 coins. Open a silver treasure pack. You do not gain Archibald's Tower Focus token. Okay, so we don't gain the Focus token. We didn't smash it. This quest is over, gains 3 city actions. So 18F. You discovered that Archibald himself has become a living tower through some method similar to the creation of revenants. He clearly can't return to the Scholar Circle in his current state, but at least he's given permission for them to visit and inquire about his research. So we get to open up a silver treasure pack. Yeah. We don't gain his focus, and we gain 3 city actions as the quest is over, so we don't gain that. Right, so, hi-ho, silver. Away! So we gain a silver. We'll open up a silver pack. Hey, Mark, this game is amazing. I love this game. Silver pack. Pop it. Bop it. What do we got? The all-concealing darkness of the future. All-concealing dark. Sliding through the shadows, you avoid the attention of your enemies with ease. The next action you play this turn does not attract the focus of enemies. Free action. Play another. And it comes with a 3-hitter. Let's you and him fight. While this card is in play, you may discard it to redirect an attack targeting you to an enemy in your space. What? Afterwards, the attacker and the target of the attack focus on you. What? It comes with a free movement. Master my pain. You grit your teeth until your jaw creaks. I am the master of my body. It is not the master of me. 2 damage. +2 per status you have in your hand. Play when you would resolve one or more statuses. Statai, and the same at the start of your turn. Do not resolve or discard any this turn. That one's okay. It comes with the 2 blocker. And then we've got, this is interesting, Hateful Blow, 0 damage. You're not sure if it's the sheer will to survive or a burning hatred of your enemy, but a manic power drives your attack forward. Plus damage per health you are below your maximum. Ooh, that is a powerful card. If I'm on low health and play that, I decimate something. It comes with an exhaustion card. I'm actually okay with taking that. I'm very okay with taking this card. This is a one-shot card. Because I start at 20 health. If I go down to like 1 health and I play this card, I'm doing 19 damage. That's a one-shot card. That's an OP card. So those go to our Barracks of Cool Stuff. And our quest is over. So I'm assuming this is if we snuck in. What would happen? It didn't tell me to set any of these. Read 1811. Move the darkness token to it. Oh, that was supposed to happen. Well, it wouldn't have hurt us anyway. It wouldn't have hurt us anyway. When the bag reset, this would have come out, and then it was my turn and I won. So, the instructions were not clear. We were supposed to play this crystal that says when the Destiny bag resets, go to 1811, which would make this come out, and then the darkness would move to it. However, my first draw was that when it reset, so this didn't matter, and I got there. So, it did not matter of the goof. We still did well. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. So we still did well. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then we got our allies that we won with. E, C, D, E, F. And these discard, 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 discard. G. A. Memory. A, B, D. Sorry, I'm looking for stuff. And Quest 18's finished. So it's ally, 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 ally. Memory, A, B, C, D, E. G. Oh, because I got the memory, the thing in here, in his discard. I got the Carmine Candle, which I think is the one that's missing, which is, yep. Cool! We milked this tower for all it's worth! We did well. And we completed Quest 18. We have 3 city actions to go back to in Dinlux. So that goes there. That goes here. You three are done. We don't get that token, so you'll all go back in the box. And we end back up in Denlux with 3 city actions. I could keep playing this game, I really could. It's so beautifully short. Alright, we could go... We got money. So we can actually go to... Ooh, there's like the training hall. Who wish to learn unarmed fighting techniques. We have Whispers of Magic, those looking for instruction. So Whispers of Magic. Let's treat our players here. The Well of Hope. The stumps are dotted by various communal wells built for the benefit of the inhabitants. While these wells are beautiful to see and many have become popular for people watching, the so-called Well of the Hope is not a site that your humble author would advise visiting. It is located deep in the tumbles, which is a place most unsafe for wealthy travelers. We got the Seashore Gym. Those willing to fortify their body and learn basic fighting skills may find establishment. We've got the Soapbox Cafe to get some food. We can go to Lucas Tea House to get some more Sweet Bomb for healing. Visitors from all frequents the shops and food stalls that dot the small boardwalk, making it a prime locale for people watching. I think I'm gonna treat those two, and then we're gonna go people watching. So first, we're gonna go to Whispers of Magic, 14. Deluxe 14. Deluxe 14. The mage's space isn't fancy. A fire crackles in the corner of the room, heating a pot of something pungent and orange. You don't notice the proprietor, a tattooed orc, until she speaks. I'm Katie. Katie? It is fortune's telling you move on. If you want me to curse an ex-lover, move on. But if you want to learn the ways of magic, and you've got the coin to pay, make the statement. If you've got the coin. Then sit down, then stare a while and listen. You may train with Canje. Add her to the Denlux market if you haven't already. See shopping. That's in there. So let's add you to the Denlux market. Mage Bolt and Eldritch Blast. Thank you. So, she's got... If you come to learn some magic, then you're in the right place. One seeker may pay 2 coin to train with Katie. If so, they flip 3 cards. If at least 2 are blue, the seeker gains 1 of the following cards, if still available. Ooh. Okay, so we're going to spend 2 of our coins. And we are going to... This should get reshuffled after a fight. Ooh. Don't do the armor. Need a lot of armor. Okay. We spent 2 coins. And now we are going to try to draw 2 blue. If they draw at least 2 are blue, flip 3 cards. I'm nervous. Here we go. Blue. Blue! Boom! Yes! Blue! Yahtzee! The damn pen is blue! Alright, so we get, we get to choose Mage Bolt, This attack may target an enemy anywhere on the map. This attack cannot have its damage reduced or redirected. Then boost another Seeker's attack by 2. Or Eldritch Blast. 3. After attacking, each Seeker in the target space gains health. Mage Bolt, please. Thank you. Thank you, milady. Alright, so that's my one city action. Cool. Got me some spells. Okay. So that goes back to D14. So that treated you. Now we're going to Quade's Training Hall on Q11. D11, sorry, I keep saying Q. D11. Second action. The training hall, a refurbished warehouse overlooking the sea, seems to be empty, but you can hear a voice coming from the beach outside. You find the dwarf Quade standing atop a tall rock protruding from the sand. Several students, each on their own rocks, mirror his stance. Feel the wind, says the dwarf. Let it guide your movements. When Quade sees you, he tells you to wait for him in the hall to discuss your training. I am ready, he says, but are you? You may trade with Quade. Add him to the Dinlust market if you haven't already. See shopping rules. So we can train with him. We're looking for Quade. There you are. You are not the person to be teaching her. She should be probably the seashore gem. That's where she should be going. Anyway, here we go. This is Quade. The skills I teach require focus and patience. Do you possess these qualities? No. One seeker may pay 2 coins to trade with Quade. If so, flip 3 cards. If at least one is white, the seeker gains one of the following cards. No. I don't want to do that one. It would meditate, charge your lantern, then end your turn. And the cyclone kick, after attacking, you may move your target up to 2 spaces. I think this is for the robot character. I think that's what this is for. Not for the person I want it for. So therefore, our second city action's over. We have 1 city action left. Oh, crap. I think I was going to go to the Marina's Boardwalk to look around to see if we can get another quest. Yeah, she's fine. Let's go to 9. She's fine. I'll take care of her next time. 9 for our third. Walking near the small boardwalk, you pass by a number of taverns and food stalls, all bustling with a variety of clientele. The assortments of colorful clothes on display is almost dizzying. She is not in our crew. Otherwise, return to the map and choose again. Alright, so we get another choice. So at least I gave it a choice. Alright, we could choose again. The seashore gym it is. D22. Let's get you ripped. There's got to be more quests than just this one in here. There really does. Sorry, there's got to be. That can't be the only quest in this stinking city. I am not going to say what gives it. I'm just curious. Nope. That was the quest. So, let's get them gains. The gym smells of sweat and the sea. Dinluck citizens from all walks of life mingle with former soldiers and off-duty guards while practicing the malicious skills most hope never to use. One of the citizens greets you as you come in. What ho! If you're here for trading, you should talk to Crow. he says, and points you towards a muscular elf with a sword on his hip and a bow in his hand. We would train with Crow. Let's do it. Train with Crow. Huh. She has a beard. Okay. Alright, I need to turn these over. That's how it makes sense to me. Okay, so we need to find Crow. Merc. Crow. Crow. Those are your Crow cards. Edit Crow, okay. I would have gone to the end yet. Not yet. Not yet. I'm going to get to the end. We'll get there. Here we go. I could teach you some of what I've learned in the Guard, but it's up to you to make anything out of it. One Seeker, reveal 3, and we're looking for reds. This is who we need my girl for, so let's shuffle this up. And we need 2 reds and 2 coins. So we're going to spend 2 coins. We're going for 2 reds. 1. Boom! That's what I'm talking about. 3 reds. Yeah, buddy. 3 reds. All right. What are we learning? Killing intent. Every enemy that has twice your current health or less gains stunned. Free action. Oh boy. And it does 2 extra damage. That sounds incredible. Or all or nothing. 8 damage. After attacking, add an exhaustion to your hand for each of your secret chips in the spent chips area. Then spend all of your secret chips left in the bag. What? What? No. No. Kick rocks. We are doing Killing Intent. I already have a decimating strike. I don't need another. Cool. So that is Crow doing that. Alright, those are our 3 actions. There's so much to do in this stinking city. $22. Okay. Alright. Let's see. That ends our actions in living in the city. And this is the only quest we have left, the Perilous Passage. So I need to I've just been skipping through the foreteller route, just playing the intro and then going from there. So the Grandmaster Lyra has summoned you to her office in the guild hall. Apparently, Hierophant Celine has a task for the Seekers Guild, and she's requested your service as well as your discretion. So when we embark, I think we go back to full health after a mission. But the cards stay here until we fight. 3. Sorry, I'm just doing this real quick. 18A, show choices. 15, show choices. 18G. Yep. If a seeker is moved into the space of the flag, we do that. And then we talk to it. And then we listen to that memory. And then end the quest. Okay. Quest 5. Two quests tonight will be good. It'll catch me up with what I missed last time. Quest 5. Alright, so we're going to go to quest 5.
The Seekers Guild Hall is strangely empty. It seems everyone but you has been sent out on assignment. Just as you are about to pull up a few chairs in the dining hall to enjoy an ale, You were summoned by Guildmaster Lyra.
Thought you were getting the night off? Sorry to disappoint, but the Hierophant herself has specifically requested you for this assignment.
She leads you into her office, where Selen waits.
Let's skip the pleasantries. There's little time, so I'll be direct. The Great Lighthouse is waning. It's the source of all kinfire, and it's been growing dimmer with every week that passes. I fear we must act now before we are left in total darkness.
She pauses, letting the grim words sink in.
I'm certain that the lighthouse can be rekindled, but to do so, I need an ancient volume, the Almanac of Fires. Its last known location was the Library of Olander.
That is where you come in.
There, I'm muted. Oh, sorry, mic's off. Sorry about that. That whole thing went through. Cool. Has the Scholar Circle been informed? Roland must be present.
Roland clears his throat.
Has the Scholar Circle been apprised of the situation? They might be able to help.
They have, and they can't.
Selen snaps.
This is not a problem to be solved with a magnifying glass or alchemical experiments. This time, our newly founded dwarven allies will have to accept my lead.
She's a little jerk about that, but that's okay. So, we return to the intro. Let's see. We don't have... We can ask who are the bandits that attacked us back in Vinna, or of course we shall leave her immediately. We're gonna do who are the bandits that attacked us back in Vinna.
Those bandits in Vinna, they seemed organized.
You ask Selen
Something
about the
more than
bandits you
usual
faced in
riffraff
Vinna.
we see on the road.
She looks away to the window.
I can't be sure yet, but I suspect they are part of a greater conspiracy. This isn't the first time someone has tried to stop a new lighthouse from being erected. I have an idea of who might be behind it, but it would be unwise to speak without further evidence.
That's actually pretty cool. I like that. Alright, so then it says return to the intro, and then it's time to be off. 5-1.
You have your assignment from the Hierophant herself. Reach Olander, find the book, survive.
The latest information from the Seekers Guild reported that the land between Din Lux and Olander has been changed beyond recognition, hit hard by the Starless Nights. Barren deserts have replaced gentle rolling hills. Snow-capped mountain peaks now rise where fields of grain once grew.
You'll need to plan your journey carefully by assessing your strengths and calculating your risks. Even so, there's no path that will guarantee safety. If there was, they wouldn't have called on seekers.
Okay, so we've got the book open. I'm going to hide this, and we'll just run off of what's here. So it says open up the book to this, which is from Din Lux to Olander, and there's paths to go through to try to get us. Looks like blue, green, and red. Yeah, these are a little bit dimmer, so I'm assuming that's green. And red cards to go through. So let's read what this thing says, because it says go to 5-5.
You leave Din Lux in the direction of Olander, plotting your course carefully.
That was actually pretty cool. Alright, so to cross an area, each seeker in any order declares and then flips however many cards they want, they would like from their deck. After all seekers have flipped cards, if enough of the indicated color was revealed, you safely cross the terrain. Otherwise, select one seeker to gain 1 exhaustion for every card you were short. If a seeker deck runs out of cards, they may not draw any more on this journey. To set out towards the desert, go to 56. To set out towards the swamp, go to 57. Alright, so the desert looks like we'll need 5 to 6 blues. And the swamp is 5 to 7. Oof. Oof. Okay. That sounds crappy. Cool. Cool. You have more blues, and we need 5 to 6. But it says each seeker gets to do this. So we're going to set off towards this guy. So to cross an area, each seeker in any order declares and then flips how much ever they're going to flip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Shoot. I'm going to flip 4. Roland's going to flip 4. And we're heading desert bound. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I only got 1. Shoot, that's not going to be good for you. So then you're going to flip. We're going to just do 4 as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We're 1 short. So that means we will give you 1 exhaustion card. Because that's how much you were short. And then we go to 5, 6. Mic is off. Oh, that was from before. It's like, my mic is off again? No, I thought I fixed that. Alright. Climbing over one of the dunes, you spot a lonely figure on the horizon. Once closer, you see that she is an elven woman with uncovered skin that has burned and blistered in the sun. "My husband," she mutters. "He was caught out here in the last starless night. He was looking for lost sheep. He must be here somewhere." You rush to her side, but it's too late. Moments later, she passes away in your arms. To cross safely, you need 5... Oh, I just needed 5 blue. Oh, you reveal it. I just needed... Yeah, I did that right. I just needed 5, so I'm okay. One seeker gains exhaustion every blue you're short. Next, go to 5 to 9 or 5 to 10. Or 5 to 5 9 or 5 10. We're gonna cross country. So that was unfortunate. So he went towards here. And then we're gonna go red this time to 510. And Nas is present, so something's coming up in 510 for Nas. So we go to 510. Making your way up the steep, snowy slope, you spot a herd of woolly animals among the rocks. With long floppy ears... Yep. With long floppy ears and enormous eyes, they're like no creature you've seen before. They appear to be harmless, even a little bit cute, until they stand on their back legs and begin to hurl rocks at you. Brah! Brah! They cry whenever they manage to hit one of you. Oh no. Alright, so, cool. To safely across, we need 6 red. One seeker gains, if Nas is present, you need 2 fewer red, so we need 4 red to cross. Okay. So we need 4 red. Nas, I think I spent all the red, but you're gonna try. We're gonna pull flea. 4 cards. 1, 2, 3. We just had 1. Then you are gonna pull 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're 1 short. So you will take an exhaustion card. Yeah, it says 1 seeker gains exhaustion for each red they are short. Cool. Awesome sauce. Then we're going to go to 511. I'm just zigzagging my way up until we get to Olander. So we're going to go to 511. Or maybe 512. We're going to go to 512 instead. 512. I got 2 parts of a plan. Dark clouds gather and thunder rumbles ominously overhead as you make your way along a narrow ridge. The wind whips around, threatening to push you over the edge into the chasm below. A storm is coming on fast, and you'll need to find shelter. You spot a cave just ahead, but can you reach it in time? We need 7 red cards. Damn. Oh, we're not going to make it. Roland pauses, noticing something. If you exceed your target by at least 1 red, go to 514. Oh, there's no way in hell. No way in hell. No way in hell. Oh, boy. We're going all in with 5 cards. 1, 2, 3. It's 5 cards. So that's 3 of 7. 4, 5, 6. Yeah, you might as well go in for a penny. 7. Oh, thank God. Thank God, thank God, thank God, thank God, thank God. Yeah. So we got 7. But Roland noticed something. If we get 1 more, but that's okay. That's all we said we were doing. Okay. So if you exceeded your target by at least 1 red, go to 514. But we didn't. Sadly, we missed whatever that was going to be. But we would next go to 515. I'm curious what it would have been. I'll just be nosy. Okay. Cool. Let's go to 515. I'm not going to tell you all what it is, so I won't spoil it for you all. go to 5:15. And this actually has audio.
Finally, you have reached the outskirts of Olander. Only parts of the town still remain, perhaps protected from the Starless Nights by the area's deep history and the magical energy that has gathered here. You pause, overwhelmed by the feeling that you are somehow meant to be here in this exact place, at this exact time.
Alright, so count up the total remaining in all of your Seeker's decks. You receive Fate based on how many cards remain with a maximum of 3. So 2 Seekers, 1 per 2 cards. You have 2 left, so that would be 1 Fate. And you have 3 left, so that would be another Fate. Cool. Then we go to 5:16. Ooh, more story. Let's see if we got some stuff for that. We do.
The Library of Olander stands at the center of what is left of the town. But it's not what you expected. With its thick walls and barred windows, you could see someone mistaking it for a prison. The heavy wooden doors of the entrance have been smashed in. As you walk over the splintered planks, you hear a terrified scream. You rush around the corner to see a pillager surrounded by several pallid, corpse-like creatures. Flailing his sword wildly, he's keeping them at bay. For now.
So, options. Well, we have both of them getting the Kinfire token for what we're about to do. Let's go find the book first while they're distracted. We can help the thief afterwards. Yeah. We want, yeah. I mean, both of them get a Kinfire token for that, so yeah. You're on your own, scrub. You're on your own. Give me my Kinfire tokens. And we're going to 5:17. Might not be the best thing to do, but he might be dead. He might be dead. More story. Okay, so we're going to 5:17, and then.
You do your best to ignore the increasingly terrified cries of the thief and your conscience as you press on through the library. You hurry to search the next room for the almanac, scanning the endless shelves of books. Suddenly, you pause, hearing only silence. It seems the bandit didn't have as much time left as you had hoped.
Oof. I'm a terrible person. Oh my god. Oh, I feel so horrible. I'm okay with it. Alright, so open the map Atlas to 7, which is what you see here. Place overlay 5A on the Bale White and increase its health by 7. Oh boy. I'm a terrible person. Okay. Okay, so next go 5:19. All right, so what do we got? What do we have? We have a hunt white. Okay. Ooh, why green? The hunt white unleashes a bolt aiming to bring you to your knees. 2 +3 damage if the target has no shields. The hunt white refocuses. Ooh, that's nasty. That's even nastier. After attacking, the hunt white moves 1 space closer to the nearest corpse. Person with the least shields. 15 health. You might have to die. So you'll be here. Then we've got the mage white. Mage Wight's ever in a space containing a corpse, it devours the corpse, discarding it and gaining 6 health. Then discard all statuses from the Mage Wight and place overlay 5C on it. If able, the target discards 1 extra shield. The Mage Wight refocuses. After attacking, the Mage Wight moves its target 1 space closer to the corpse with 18 health. And then the Bale Wight. 21. If Bale Wight is ever in a space containing a corpse, it devours the corpse, discarding it and gaining 7 health and getting 5A. And it does a lot of nasty stuff. Okay. Alright. Let's... Somehow this game is going to make me pay for what I just did. I know it. Okay, so we'll put these over here. That over. Let's shift you over a little so that we can make some space for our death. Nope, that's a little bit off. That. We've got trophies. These stay with us. We're on this quest, which is here. Move our money over. Put all your Kinfire there. Move that up. Then we do that, that, and that. Okay. This is going on the Bale Wight 5A. Each time an enemy in its space loses health, the Bale Wight gains a health. In addition, all of the Bale Wight's attacks deal +2 damage. Any damage the Bale Wight suffers is reduced by 1. So that goes on 3. Yep, so that would go here. Okay, and increases health by 7. Sweet! So that's probably from killing the guy. It's going to go to 28 health. Awesome sauce. You're going to get 18. You're going to get 15. And there's none of that. Yikes. Okay. 519. I mean, I should have helped him, but you know, Kinfire's more important. Okay, so we got some dead bodies. We got a dead body here. And a dead body here. We both start here. And then we've got Archer Extraordinaire right here. We've got Bale Witch here. You got this big stinking bastard right here. And let's talk about who y'all have at least. So least shield would be Roland. Most health would be Nas. And most shields would be Nas. Then we shuffle all this stuff up and draw our hand size. And I'll set those things up in a second. So the Hunt Wight gets 6, 7, and 8. 6, 7, and 8. The Witch gets 10, 11, 12, and the Nasty token. And it goes 10, 11, 12, Nasty. And this is 6, 7, 8, and 9. And then you're going to get 2, 3, and 4, and then 5 on that one. There you go. Alright. Put these over here for right now. Guy's like, ah, ah. Okay. It was worth the Kinfire tokens, damn it! I still hear his screams! I still can hear his screams! Okay. Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Shield. Exhausted. Draw a card. Do the thing. Inevitable. Tidal Force. So I've got 2 of these before I reshuffle. Alright. What about you? I need to get that one so if he hits me, like for a lot, I go back and I beat the crap out of him. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Carmine Candle. To have something with flame. The next action you play this turn with Fire Flame in its name deals double damage. Give me something with flame. Nope. Shoot. Okay. We're going to have to figure this out together. We're going to have to figure something out together. Alright, put this back in a bag. And we begin. Bada bing! We can... I get Tidal Force, move to space, move him, and then you can help me boost... You can help me boost damage. Okay. So we are going to... Tidal Force. God, I'm going to take a damage. Move to space. And then Inevitable. You are going to boost that. The +2 for 5 damage. Throw that in discard, so that's 5 damage. It says before attacking, you may move to your player. Oh, before attacking, you can move to the space, which I will. So that's 5 damage. It says that reduce any damage to use, reduce its 4, so taking you to 24. And then I'm going to move you 1 here, which will give you, because of this, give you a weak on that guy. Then, unfortunately, I don't have any other action cards. They're all boost cards, so I have to discard this. So when I discard my hand, I will suffer a damage. Flip this and redraw. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I still have my 2 shields. Okay. 8. The Huntsman. The Huntsman leaps forward, claws extended. It's a melee move. After attacking, the Huntsman moves 1 space towards the nearest corpse. So you... I don't think they're affected by this. I think only I am. So you would try to move here. And then... Yeah, I think they would try to actively avoid bad spaces, or I don't think bad spaces affect them. You'll have to remind me if that's true. I don't think bad spaces affect them on enemy turns. Let me look at combat. Move 1 space before attacking. Passive abilities like And then an attacking enemy moves into a direction of and tries to attack the seeker that has the enemy's focus token. When the enemy makes a melee attack, it is sorry, off topic. Do you use table with vaulted? You think it's worth it? Keeping components falling off. I don't know. Playing, I have no idea what you're asking me. Sorry. Status effects are negative status effects that stick around for a while. Status effects when an enemy refocuses moves its focus token. I don't think those locations affect them. I don't know about vaulted tables. I don't know what that is. That's why I was like, I'm not sure what you're asking. Enemies moving into terrain. When moving, enemies avoid harmful terrain so long as they're still moving towards their target. They likewise favor helpful terrain, but again, only so long as they can still move towards their target. Enemies pay no attention to terrain that doesn't affect them when deciding how to move. Okay, so the terrain does affect them. And your target is him. So to get to him, your shortest path, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you have to move here, which you will get the trapped hit you. And it was on 8, so it'll go there. It's a melee, so you don't do anything. And then at the end of the turn, discard this. The enemy cannot move this turn, so it will move towards the nearest thing. Move 1 space closer to the nearest corpse. Which is what it would do there. Alright. What do we got? That's no bueno. Okay, so that goes here. That's you. After attacking, so you're moving 4 and you're moving towards her. So you're going to move here. And then you can't range. So then after attacking, the mage right moves its target 1 closer to the closest nearest corpse, which is here. If the mage right is ever in a space containing a corpse, it devours the corpse and gains 6 health. Does that go above? Then discard all status from the mage white and put 5C. Wait, overlay 5C, not memory. Overlay 5C. Each time an enemy in its space loses health, it gains a health. Mage Eye's attack deals +3. When it's defeated, it drains the life from all enemies in its space, reducing them to 1 health each. What? Holy crap. I wonder if that does mean it gains, because it says it gains and gaining 6 health. So I think it does gain 6. Going to 24. I think it's just getting more and more powerful. Holy crap. Okay, this just got serious. Nas. This just got real serious. Okay. We need to stun this bastard. I can knock out. Unstoppable charge would be good. But I think I need to hit him with the knockout. We're going to go for the knockout. Or I could do the unstoppable charge. You can give me a movement. And then I could go 1, movement 2, movement 3. And that'd be 2, 4, 6, 8 damage. 7, technically. But I think I need that stun. Because if you go, I am screwed. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna hit you with the... I'll save that for later. I'm gonna hit you with the knockout. And we'll add a damage to that. So that's 4. So it'd just be 3, taking you to 21. And I'll throw the stun on you. On that same big hitter. And I'm not gonna move. I am gonna move. Come with me. And give you another week. And I'll put it on now. god, this is getting nuts. Okay. 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 We could put down the leech charm. So we're definitely gonna do that. Gives us a free action. We're going to perform another action. That action is going to be to pass, to discard this exhaust. Should it be to draw a card? It's going to be to draw a card. I'm going to draw a card. Damn it. Okay. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Okay. Six. You. So you're gonna try to get at me. He wants him. So once again, I mean, he's gonna bob and weave. He's gonna move in here and gain trapped, or he's gonna try to go around. This is the shortest distance. And that shortest distance has you come here. Which will kick the trapped. And then he will refocus. So that's all he's doing. I gotta spend the fate. This is nuts. I gotta take down one of these guys. Oh boy. Oh, I grabbed too much. We're going all in. We're going all in. And we are going to have Nas do this. Okay, if I'm going to do it, it's going to be now, right? So I'm going to do Unstoppable Charge. You're going to give me that extra movement. So I have 3 movement. One. When in play, when Nas moves, she can move an enemy with giving weak. So that's 1. 2. 3. I have to do it's each different space you entered. Then another week here. And then I hit for 2, 4, 6, 8. Minus 1, so it's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Taking you to 14 health. Jeez. I still have 1 card left. Okay. Alright. Whatever's happening, it's happening now. 10. Her. She is going to target Roland. Nope, she's going to target Nas for 3. If able, the target discards 1 extra. So, 2. And that's all I got. So I'm going to take 1 damage. An 18. And I have to discard both of these. Because that's what hers does. Then she refocuses to the person with the most shields, which is now Roland. We are gonna die. Roland. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Okay. Roland, you gotta hit this dude for all he's worth. Before attacking, you may move into the space. We just have to make sure we don't kill her. But this guy is prime. So we're going to do 3. And we can boost that to 4 to make it back down to 3. Before attacking, you may move, but I don't need to. So that takes you to 11. And it's a stun. Or throw it on here. We're trying to shut that dude down. And then he's going to take a lot of damage. I'm not moving. I should move. Then I'll move here. Roland. I don't have another action to perform after this one. Roland. I'll have to take the damage. I'm going to pass. I have to pass to discard this so that I can get a brand new hand. So I'll take that damage, flip this, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I can throw a chip back in the bag if it's awful. Alright, we've got our lanterns lit. Let's make this work. 12. You'll be attacking Roland, and then you'll move away. I'm okay with that. So you're going to range Roland for 4. He blocks 1, 2, so he takes 2. Go to 12, and then you will move 1 step closer to the nearest corpse. It's not a horrible one. 11. No. We're going to throw that back in the bag. Get something else out. Thank you. Nas. Nas is going to use her Kinfire. After attacking, shatter something. It's not the ones that I want to shatter, but I will. I'm going to do 5 damage. You're already focused on me. After attacking, shatter one of the things that are in there. So it'll be 5 damage. Can I boost it? No. Alright. So you'll be hit for 4. 2, 3, 4. Going to 7 health. And I get to shatter something. We're going to shatter... We're going to shatter the 8. Nine. Yeah, it's fine. He would try to move to melee, but he's trapped. Discard this. The enemy cannot move this turn. And he can't attack. It's wasted. Then Roland. Okay. Cleansing Fire would be cool, but we're gonna Mighty Shot it, and it will draw your ire. We're gonna Mighty Shot it for 4. Give another Seeker an extra movement. Ooh. No. We're just gonna hit you for 4. Actually, yeah, we're going to hit you for 4. That'll just be 3. So I'll take you to 4 health. I'm doing everything I can. I'm doing everything I can. I know my Kinfire stuff is lit, but not yet. Not yet. Nas. Nas is going to probe this nerd. For 1. He's going to block that 1. He's going to block that 1. It's not worth it. And I get to reshuffle and redraw. So I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to discard. Which makes me discard this. Flip this over. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next time on Dragon Ball Z. Okay. 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. Okay. Let's do stuff. Oh, am I supposed to get 2 shield? 11. No. Worse! Oh, I was supposed to redo with this. Wow, I completely forgot about that. Oh my gosh. I completely forgot about that. When I pulled that, I just got so nervous. Let me find that, because that's the one I pulled. We're going to play it. We're going to play it how it is. Sugar. After attacking, the mage right moves its target 1 space closer to the nearest corpse. So you're going to move, then attack for 4. I'll block 1 for you. So you're taking 3. Going down to 9 health. And then you move. Yeah. Cool. Naz's turn. I think we got that guy. Because this will kill him. So we don't need to worry about it. Instead, we're going to move on to this white. And we're going to bust her in the face for 3. You cannot move before this attack. I have to wait. You have to wait for Shattering Blow. This is a 3, this is a 3, but this is a 3 with a stun. So we're going to do that. 3 with a stun. So that's 3 damage. You will focus on me. And you will take 3 damage. When is defeated, it drains. In addition... Okay, so you weren't in its space when it lost health. So you don't gain, so you take 3, going to 21. And then we need to get out of its space before the next turn. Naz again. This is Shattering Blow. That's a Shattering Blow material if I ever saw one. Oh, and I was supposed to stun. We're going to put the stun on the 4. Then I can't move. After attacking, I place on up to 3 of the character's abilities. So it'll be this and that. And then I'm hitting you for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Going down to 17. Roland. Step away! Step away, good sir. After attacking, you may move your target 1 space. So we're gonna lay this on you. So we're going to do the lucky beard comb for free play. To put a week here, and then we get to play again, and that play again. Should we heal ourselves 4? We're going to heal ourselves for 4 using the Sweet Bomb, and that's a free action. Healing 4. Then we are going to hit you with the Meteor Throw. After attacking, you may move your target 1 space away, and I get to put another hurt on you, which will put it here, because that's stunned. Can I boost any of that? No, I can't, so that's 3 damage on you. Going to 14. And go and get! That's next. I wanted to get some stuff on you before I started laying this in. Knew that was going to happen. Put that there. You are hurt, so you take 2 damage. And you are stunned, so you cannot attack this turn. And that attack would have been weak. You discarded 3 cards, and you take 1 damage for each one. 1, 2, 3, going to 9 health. Ooh! Alright, what else you got? 6. You're trapped. So you don't move. +3 if the target has no shields, and then you'll refocus to the person with the least shields, which would still be him. And yes, Roland. Roland's gonna use that Kinfire. 3 damage. After attacking, distribute 3 statuses of your choice amongst your targets as you see fit. 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. And let's drop 2 stuns, if you'd like. And we're going to toss another hurt. Let's put it here. Flip that back over. You have 6 health left. 3. Good lord. Okay, so 3. You're stunned, but you can move. But you can't attack. So you'll discard 3, take 3, go down to 1 health. And then you will move to him. And I forgot, her damage, her attacks would deal +3 more, so you should have 3 less. You should be at 10 health. Oh, God. Nas. Okay. Let's rush this guy. You haven't attacked anybody all game, and we're going to do rush. Move in, hit you for 2. You block 1, but the other one is enough to kill you. You're dead. We played smart, and we got your trophy. So I'll put that. We got your trophy. Oh my god. Oh, 1 down. Okay. So next up. And then we have a movement. I'll move here aiming for that guy. She's dead. On her turn, she may die. Oh, and then we got to redistribute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 1 down. 1 down. There we go. 5. You. Your target is the person with the least shields, which is Roland. But you're just going to move 1. And then you're going to refocus, which is still Roland. You still don't have target to him. You can hit Roland for 5 if I'm not careful. Roland's turn. Okay. Roland's going to move and then attack you for 3. Just straight up 3. Going to 12. And flip Kinfire. Gain back shield. Draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. 7. Test of metal. Let it be Roland's turn next, and we've killed her. I just need it to be Roland's turn next, and we killed her. Come on, Roland. Come on, baby. Naz's turn. That's okay. We're going to move, and then we're going to do Duel of Honor. Should I do Duel of Honor, or should I do... Actually, we're going to do our Kinfire. After attacking Shatter 1, we're going to do straight 5 to you. You're going to focus on us. And we're going to do 5 damage to you. 2, 3, 4, 5, going to 7 health. And then we're going to shatter 6. For attacking and move, so I can move again. So I'm going to move you over here, giving you a weak on that one. 2. Cool. You're stunned, so you're not attacking. You're hurt, so you take 4 damage, going down to 2. And then you discard, and then what are you going to do? Move 1 extra. Nope. You're going to try to move. You discard these. And for the discard, that kicks and you're dead. And you're dead. We gain her token. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. We're surviving. Then redistribute. Boop, 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 and boop. And I pulled a 12. Okay, so 12. You're going to, after attacking, the husband move 1 space closer to the nearest corpse. So you're going to attack for 3 and inflict weak. But you are going to, it's going to be 2. And you're targeting, this is your target. Got 2, block them both. Take 1 back, and you inflict weak. Okay. God. Oh, and then he would move towards a corpse. You'd go this way. If he goes that way, he'll become trapped. Shortest distance, but we'll go this way. Then he's going to 11, hit for 3. I block 1. Come on, baby. Block 3. Woo! No damage. But I get another weak card. And I discard that. And then he's going to move 1 space. Oh, God, no! No! Okay, that goes here. Roland, move. Kinfire 3 and stats. So, take you to 4. And then we're going to drop a stunned. A stunned. I need to trap him. I think the hurt. What have I played? I played the 8's gone. The 11 to 12. Ooh, woo, 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 woo. I need to trap him from getting there. I'm not going to throw the stunned. I'm going to do trapped. You're not moving. You're not allowed to move this turn. Sorry. And I did the 3 damage to him, which takes him to 4 health. Yes. Okay. Roland's turn. That's what I need. Foxfire. Actually, let's fireball him. Fireball. 3 and a hurt. We're going to throw the hurt on here. And then we're going to do 3 damage, and that's the win. Take you down to 1 health. And that's the win! It doesn't matter! It doesn't matter what I pull. He's dead. 7. Great! 7. He takes 2 damage, and he dies. And we won. Yes! That was scary and awesome. That was scary and awesome. Oh, so we won. Okay. Oh, we were supposed to reshuffle again. Good lord. It doesn't matter. It was his turn, but we're supposed to reshuffle after that. I kept forgetting, so let's pull just to verify. Nas would have moved and killed him, so we're fine. We were fine. She would have done 4, which would have reduced it by 2, and then 2 more damage, which would have killed him. Or she wouldn't have done anything. She would have drawn a card. So let's say she drew a card. And then she would have stayed where she was. Then that'd have been Nas. Roland would have foxfired him, hit another weakness on him, then it's his turn and he would have died. So, yeah, it works out. Okay, let's see. If the whites are all reduced to 0, go to 522. You get caught up in the action as a solo player, man. You keep forgetting to reset the timer. It's the second time I did it. After a fierce fight, you finally prevail and the last white falls. You quickly dress your wounds and begin searching the darkened rooms and winding stairways of the library for the Almanac of Fires. At last, in a far tower, you find the book, a hefty leather tome sealed with a brass lock. Bloodied but triumphant, you set out on your journey back to Dinlux. Go to 524. That night, as you rest and camp on your way back to the city, the sealed almanac seems to draw your eyes to it, pulling you in. The mystery is almost irresistible, and you can't help but wonder what's inside. To attempt to pick the lock, go to 5. Otherwise, go to 526. 526. I'm not doing it. Nope. Nothing's good from reading a book. says the Southerner. Nothing's good from reading no book. You make your way back to the Seekers Guild in Dinlux. The Hierophant somehow knows of your arrival and is already in the Guild Master's office when you get there. I assume you succeeded in finding the almanac, she asks. She seems nervous but relaxes as soon as you produce the volume. You place it on the table and she reaches out to touch it but then hesitates. I do not have him. So if you have memory 5C, do I have memory 5C? Nope. Otherwise, go to 529. Boy, I missed a lot of story there. Celine picks up the almanac. Hopefully this will contain the information we need, she says quietly, as if to herself. It's difficult to say how long it will take to translate. She looks back up at you. Guildmaster Lyra will make sure you receive your reward, and you have my thanks. I'll be in need of your services again soon. Take prompt Q6, which is that guy. Trial of Whispers, which is... No, we're not going to do that tonight. And open a copper treasure pack. The quest is over. Gain 4 city actions. So we open up a copper pack, and then we'll be done. 2 quests tonight. Let's do this one. We will be resting at the end to revamp. So we got Knockout, which is one that I already have. Mystic Slam. After attacking, you may move your target up to 2 spaces. A moved target suffers 1 damage for each space you move them. With draw a card. That one's okay. Pierce Defense. This attack cannot have its damage reduced or redirected. And it deals an extra damage. Poison Barb. After attacking, place hurt status, 3 hurt status on one of your target's active abilities. Ooh, that feels interesting. And it's the Poison Barb might be what Roland can use. I'm gonna make him like a stat He's just gonna drop stats on people, and Leech Charm will kill him. So that goes in there. As we've opened up a copper pack, we have 4 city actions this day. So we missed a lot. We didn't go through any of this. I don't know what we could have done. Crystal knife. Huh, we missed a thing. You ever got that? And I feel like, I don't know why this dropped out. I'm gonna hang on to it. I don't know why it dropped out of there. Was something say do D21? See if D21 appears here for some reason. I don't know why it was in there. Then take location D15 from this quest and add it to the Dinlux. So D15. But nothing about D21. What's D15? This is D15. Yeah. I'm not sure what happened and why this fell out of this one. I don't know. I'm going to put it to the side and I'll research it, but that's going to be all. So we finished Quest 5. And we're done. So that's going to be all for tonight. Cool. That was fun. That's going to be all for tonight for that. And I'll finish that all. And we are good to go. Show choices. Otherwise, sorry, I'm just closing this out. There we go. Alright, so we finished Quest 18 and Quest 5 today. And that was a good finish. So that's gonna be all for tonight. Thank you, patrons, subscribers, and if you're neither coming in to hang out, thank you as well. It's been great. I'm probably going to bring this back Saturday and play some more, as this is a lot of fun, and we have a new mission to go on, which is Quest 6. So we'll see where it goes from there. Thanks, everybody. Thank you to my patrons, subscribers, and if you're neither coming in to hang out, thank you as well. I'm going to go get some dinner. Until then, I love you. There's absolutely nothing you can do about it. Bye.